it's Lizzie all from Old Stables Crafts again. Welcome back to my channel. Today's project is this one, although obviously I'm going to mix it up a bit for the video. This is actually based on a team challenge we had recently for, it was a sketch challenge. At the point when I'm filming this, the sketch challenge hasn't actually finished, but at the point when you see this, it will have finished and the winner will have been announced. No idea whether that's going to be me or somebody else. I think it's a lucky dip anyway, so it's purely a matter of luck. Anyway, so this is the sketch, or the result of the sketch. This also features one of the retiring colours, the 2015-2017 in colours will be going at the end of May. And if you've watched my videos over the last few days, you'll know that I am kind of reminding you rather too frequently, probably. But I just wanted you to know that. So the in colours are 2015-2017 Tip Top Taupe, Delightful Dijon, which is this mustardy colour, surprisingly, Watermelon Wonder, Cucumber Crush, excuse me, and Mint Macaron. Oh, the slow burn that everyone thought maybe not, and is now I think, the most popular of all of the colours, regardless of whether they're in colours or not. At the point of filming this, at the back end of March, pretty much everything that is in colour, so the designer paper stack, the ink pads, and definitely the re-inkers are, if not low in stock, on back order. So we have been told that there will come a point between now and the end of May when things will not be restocked if they are retiring. We don't know the retiring list in full until mid-April, early mid-April, but after that we will know what's on the list, and we'll probably be told when things won't be restocked. But definitely the 2015-2017 in colours as just straight colours will go. So let's get started on this. Enough blethering from me. Slightly different version, using Urban Underground as the card and also the embellishments and the washi tape. All the measurements, as ever, will be on my blog, which is the associated blog post is below. So don't worry about writing measurements down, because there are a few sort of weird and wonderfuls. So this, having not written them down myself, is my usual first mat. So this is 5 5/8 by 7 3/8, which is 14 1/4 by 7 3/4. A5 card scored down the middle to make an A6 base, equivalent to A2 in the US. This is 3 1/2 by 2 1/2, and I did write it down. I know I wrote it down, but who knows where it is, so I will put the metric on my log. Okay, planning and all that. So yes, so that is 2 1/2 by 3 1/2. Then I've got a strip, which is 3/4 of an inch by 6 inches. It's the width that's the issue, not the length. And this is one of the speciality papers. This is the other speciality paper. So this is the hexagonal silver paper, and this is the little crosses. So yes, this is for that strip there, but I've just cut it at 6 inches and then 3/4 of an inch wide. A piece of silver foil card that is slightly larger, so this is 7/8 wide, and again it's just an arbitrary length so that it's long enough to go down the front of the card. A scrap of Very Vanilla that's going to be used to put the washi tape on, and a scrap of Very Vanilla for the stamping. This is an offcut from, I prepare all my mats in advance. I've got a box of them that sits up there and makes me very happy, because I just like to know that they're there. So this is just an offcut. It happens to be about 3/4 of an inch wide, but it's just for stamping the congratulations, and then this goes underneath. So it's so that there's just a narrow mat. Clearly my brain is not working today, but there we go. Right, okay, so let's do the stamping first because there is very little of it. I'm actually using the Bookcase Builder stamp set because I want this long congratulations, although I might actually, if it will fit, use I love you and all your stuff, because why not really? Yeah. So let's use that one. Ooh, nothing quite like rattly paper. Yes, that'll fit. So I very carefully put a block in front of me and then forgot where it was. So I'm going to use, I used the basic grey, so I will use that again. Basic grey is one of the colours in the papers. You probably know, but in case you don't, both in the catalogue and now on the back of the papers, it actually lists the colours. So we know it's basic black, basic grey, delightful Dijon and very vanilla in this paper pack. And that's the lovely big hexagon. So yes, I think it's brilliant that that it's there for us. This obviously, I say obviously, this and the basic black are fabric, so they're a harder fabric pad. So to ink them up, it's worth doing a bit of a twist and then a tap, rather than just the tap. And try not to get ink on your block like I have. Okay, it's a photopolymer, so you may want to put a mat behind it, a piercing mat behind it, but I happen to know that this one will stamp okay, and it has. Pop that to one side clean in a moment. And then to get this sorted out, all I am going to do, get this sorted out really isn't a terribly good use of English, is it? To finish this, I'm just going to cut it down and then flag the ends. This will be obviously shorter than the original, but that's fine. Ooh, flying card, why not have flying card? So at the point when you are watching this, I will be in Amsterdam, if I've got my dates right, at Onstage Live. So that'll be fun. Because I'm sticking it to foil, I'm going to use Fast Fuse. It's just a better, more definite adhesive than, oops, remembering to do the little check at the end. It's a more adhesive is what my brain's trying to say, but you know what I mean. The snail would probably work, but I always think when you've got a slick surface, it's probably better to use the Fast Fuse or the tear and tape. But I happen to have Fast Fuse here, so that's fine. So all I'm doing is following the same angles on the foil as I had on the Very Vanilla. So yes, when I come back from Onstage, I will know everything that's coming that's going to be shiny and new. And I won't be able to tell you everything, but I will tell you what I know as I am allowed to. When I'm allowed to, I should say. Right, okay, so let us now get the flag, oops, the flag sorted out, because this is going to go behind, and I want it probably about there. Do I want that side of the card, or do I want that? There's part of me that wonders whether I might go monochrome. I think I might go monochrome. Totally monochrome as opposed to just slightly monochrome. Right, okay, I'm going to do that because I can. And then I'm just flagging in, and I'm just using the middle of the cross as my point to cut to, because I know I've cut this square on itself. yeah, I think I might do that, and then I'll have the little pop of colour on the washi tape. So the washi tapes are, you've got one that is silver with the little crosses, then the Delightful Dijon and a basic grey sort of smudged line. So I'm using this piece of literally scrap, it's got a stamp on it that didn't work terribly well, as my backing. And this is 1 inch wide, and if I've measured correctly, the washi tape is 1/2 inch wide. So I should be able to just line everything up. Now if I stick that down, and it will actually match across the tape, so you can do this because it's brilliant. It's Stampin' Up. Why would I expect it to be anything else? Okay, that's actually slightly narrower, so all I'm going to do, because I am a pernickety so-and-so, is just trim up there with my scissors. And the trick to this is to actually use the scissors as what you're cutting against. So when you're cutting, you sort of line it up where you want to cut it, and then, yeah, anyway, well, you saw what I did. So that's that, and then I'm going to use the Delightful Dijon spotty tape as our pop of colour, if I can find the end. That's the problem with washi tape. It's a bit like trying to find the end of sticky tape. Double-sided tape's easy because it's got more to get hold of. So this I'm going to stick so that it's, again, square. Famous last words. There we go. And just tear that off. I do like washi tape. I like using it a lot. I don't seem to use it enough on my videos. I'm going to have to do something about that. Right, and this I am then going to cut. I'm going to follow again the crosses. So from the middle, and then follow that line so that I know I'm cutting a square, as in symmetrical point. Right, okay, so procrastination over. We're on 12 minutes already. We need to get this done. So snail, because this is paper, I'm just going to use snail. If it was card, I might use glue. In fact, I probably would have used glue, but for paper, I will use snail. Let's actually fold that first. Always good to have your card base folded before you try to stick things to it. You know you get warts and all with me, don't you? That's better. Right, let's try that again. Okay. Super. Right, then I need to stick this down because it goes underneath the little mat. So this goes here. And for me, I like to have everything so that it's not, I like it there as opposed to lined up so that there's whole bits. Ooh, I quite like that. Let's go for that side. Right, the joys of double-sided paper, you see. You can change your mind. And you can also put your little bits in. Right, so that's going to go there. And then I want that coming out there. So that needs to be there. So I need to think of that line, that line there. Making sure that your washi tape doesn't come up when you put your snail over it. Right, so I want that lined up like that, I think. And then pop this over the top of both of them. Actually, I probably want that down a bit. Because it's snail, there is a bit of a chance to pick it up and put it down again. We like snail for that, if for no other reason. That's that. Then this on dimensionals. Just pop 3 across the back. And then you will be delighted to hear I'm done. So I love you and all your stuff. There, I think. Ooh, not square, not square. Come on. Thank you. That's better. And then just one of these. These are brilliant. So you've got the stars, you've got screws, and you've got these little hexagonal bolts. I think I might use a bolt this time, and they come with glue already on the back. So there we go. Let's clear the decks, and there we are. So one kind of darker one and one lighter one. So I hope you enjoyed that. Do start thinking about ordering any of your 2015-2017 in colour bits and pieces before they go. And if you want to order anything, there's a link to my online store below. On the blog post, there will be a list of what I bought, which also will go straight to my online store. If you spend £25 or more, you will join my VIP rewards club. And if your order is between £25 and £150, if you use the current hostess code, which I will have on my blog, but it's N for November. So let's go all wordy. So it's November Delta Sierra 4 Mike 7 Golf 2. But it will be on the blog post that's linked below. If you use that code, you will join my rewards club. If you are ordering over £150 worth of stuff, don't use the code because you'll get your own hostess rewards, but I'll still put you in the club, obviously. So yes, if you've enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, hit the subscribe button, which will be to the right of your screen, and it's my face. I've got about 550 subscribers now. I've done a giveaway for 500 subscribers. And I'll be doing another one for 750 and a further one for 1,000. So do subscribe, because the more people who subscribe, the more giveaways we have. Yay! We like giveaways. So yeah, hope to see you again very soon. Take care. Bye.